All right. Well, should we go get started? Even if we don't have people, we can at least start diving in and going through our announcements and stuff.
Yeah, looks like we got a couple people in the chat.
All right.
Well, a couple people watching anyway.
That's good. So welcome. So everybody watching, welcome to Clinical Role, where geeky therapists and psychology types play Dungeons and Dragons together. So first off, welcome back to Janina and Adam D. Yay! Janina's fitting us in all of her book tours and everything, and Adam D's back from getting married. So congratulations on that.
Ooh.
Fancy. Adam J's taking care of his baby today, so maybe he's watching. I don't know. So maybe it has to be baby appropriate.
I cuss in front of his baby all the time.
That's fun.
I'm not really hearing yet, so that's okay.
That's true. Not quite getting it yet. And again, Joe Leslie's joining us, our continuing guest. So welcome back.
Hey, happy Sunday.
Hello. So before we get started, let's go over announcements, appearances that people have. Who wants to go first with that one?
Ooh, me. I'll go first.
There you go.
Go first.
We just presented an Emerald City Comic Con YouTube video is now up on our website. It's also all over our social media, so go check out our presentation at Emerald City Comic Con, where we shared the panel. Adam and I shared the panel with Wilder Heath and Johnny Spangler, who respectively talked about video games and Minecraft and therapy, which is super fun to have them on the panel. Then coming up, we're going to be at PAX East, obviously. If you're a fan of Clinical Role, you know that already, but Adam and I are also doing a panel there about collaborative homebrew, which is a re-presentation of the improv-based panel we did at PAX South, which will be super fun. Other than that, the exciting thing that I can announce today, as of yesterday, hanging on the wall over there, is our notification from the IRS that we are officially a 501c3 nonprofit. So all of your donations are now tax deductible, so that's very exciting.
Yay! Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long waiting process.
And should people wish to donate, where can they go to?
They can go to gametogrow.org/support.
All right, well, I'll take the next one. So many panels, as we just recently discussed. This seems to be my superpower, assembling panels. I'm like Captain Planet, but for information and conventions. And so I'm going to be on 4 panels at PAX East.
Nice.
Moderating 2 of them for TakeThis.org and I was invited as a panelist for 2 more. Actually, I was voluntold for one of them, and I still don't know how I feel about it. So a friend of mine in the industry said, sent out a private call for people. Hey, who wants to be on a panel with me? And she's a great moderator. So I was like, absolutely, I will be on a panel with you. And she said, hey, Brosif, I've already volunteered you for 2 of my panels. Which ones? The one I really want you on is how to network when you're awkward as heck. And I'm like, thank you.
I think my flight gets in just in time for me to make it to that panel too. So I'm excited about that.
So I'm going to be doing 4 panels at PAX East. How to network when you're awkward as heck. Obviously, this one with the Clinical Role crew, as well as mental health representation in games, and we're going to have some great panelists on that one, including the folks from Town of Light and Zoe Quinn of Depression Quest, and Dr. Kelly Dunlap of Geek Therapy. And we're also going to be doing one succeeding through self-doubt. We're going to be talking about what is imposter syndrome actually versus what is just plain old self-doubt, and why does imposter syndrome ironically lead to success. Additionally, did a couple panels at Emerald City Comic Con. They should be going up on TakeThis.org's Patreon in the next week. So if you want to support us at TakeThis.org or Patreon/TakeThis.org.
Cool.
Busy.
Yeah. Janina, I imagine you're doing book tour stuff.
Yes, I am doing book tour stuff. So I will be presenting with you guys at PAX, which I'm very excited about. I will be presenting on a number of panels at WonderCon. And I'm doing my Euro tour in May. So I'll be doing book signings and workshops in Germany, Italy, Ireland, and England.
Wow. That sounds way cooler than anything I'm doing. We're doing. Jody, you going to be at any panels, doing any talks or anything?
Not related to D&D. I'm presenting on some military transition stuff. I'm still working on publishing my article and the study I did about Critical Role, though. So there's going to be some fun information, and depending on where that gets published, about people who had transformational life experience connected to the Critical Role stream. So that's really exciting. I'm also working on a video about the practice of presencing in Dungeons and Dragons as both a GM and player. So I'm very excited to do that.
That's cool.
I'm very interested in that. I would love to hear your findings.
Maybe we should find some time because it takes a little bit longer than my introduction. But yeah.
All right, and
Do you have charts?
No, it's qualitative. So.
Ooh, even better.
Yes.
Hippie.
I like
I
qualitative.
could draw you a picture though.
It goes.
I like qualitative. Hippie.
Here's let me just draw you. All the meaning is in this shape right here. I need different colors to represent the emotions, though.
That's awesome. And I'm going to, of course, be at PAX East with everybody moderating the Clinical Role panel. On my Twitter, which my Twitter handle is down below, I do have a chat or a chat going for questions that you might have. I am going to be recording our panel because our panel's not going to be live streamed, and so I'll record our panel. I'll get it up on the Geeks Like Us webpage. So even if you can't make it to PAX East, or you can make it but Friday's already sold out, you can submit your questions via Twitter and let us know. And if we have time, hopefully we can get to some of those during the panel. And going to be doing some different podcasts through the month coming up. And also going to be at AspieCon 2018, which is the weekend after PAX. So I'll be there running a bunch of D&D tables. It's if you're local to the Charlotte area, it's a much smaller con. So, and you want to come and chat and stuff, much better chance of getting to sit down and talk to me there. And then anything else that we need to announce or plug? Any other Kickstarters that we need to be aware of? We were talking about some cool ones before the stream got started.
There's definitely one coming up from us soon, from Game to Grow. I can't talk about it yet officially, but I'm going to suggest that people join the Game to Grow newsletter at gametogrow.org/newsletter.
Cool.
All I can say, because I'm still working on contract negotiations,
Nice.
but join our newsletter and you'll find out about it first.
Ba-ba. All right. So just a couple of technical notes. So all the music you're going to hear today comes from Tabletop Audio. They do allow for using their music for the streams that someday might be monetized, even though this one isn't currently. Also, several of the battle maps you're going to see today come from Gozzys.com, Gozzys.com. A great website where you can make random maps for dungeons, for caves, and for wilderness. Really high quality, high resolution stuff, looks good, and takes just a few clicks to make them. So love those. I'm going to be using the heck out of them as we go on with this stream, hopefully. But without further ado, I think we will go ahead and get started with the recap from last time. So when last we left our heroes, they had been in the port city of Mabu and had secured the support of two of the merchant princes to go and to fight the undead curse. The heroes decided to journey by ship to the southern end of the Gaul Peninsula. While they were en route on the ship was attacked by two zombie sharks. Luckily, our heroes were able to dispatch the zombie sharks and save the ship from sinking. They found the wreckage of another ship that had not been so lucky and found that many of the survivors the few who had survived had succumbed to some of the monsters of the jungles. They journeyed onward and reached the area where they were to be came ashore and started entering into the jungles, trying to navigate through the jungle directly towards this rumored forgotten tomb where they think the problem is emanating from. During a river crossing, they had to battle some giant toads, and then entering into a temple, they had to solve a little problem there, and before some received a blessing of the temple, resting there. And before we rejoin them, though, we need to find out what has happened to Shadow. So, when last we saw Shadow, she had been told by, Xissou that they had a special mission for her. She told you that she had received word from the Aarakocra people that they were in desperate need of healers, that something terrible was befalling the people. And she gave you a small token and asked you to concentrate on the feather that the other Aarakocra had given you in the forest. You closed your eyes holding on to these, and you feel this sense of vertigo start to overtake you. And this wave of nausea comes over you. And actually, go ahead and give me a quick Constitution saving throw. All right. You're able to stop yourself from throwing up any food that you had in your belly, but you definitely are weak on your feet when you come to, and you feel these arms kind of grab onto you tightly, and you hear a gentle voice tell you, easy now, sister. This form of travel is not one we use often. You'll be well in a moment. As you open your eyes and you look up, you see a woman who is of the Aarakocra people, but she looks more like a blue parrot. So bright blue wings and more of a hooked beak than a straight beak like yours. What is your name, child?
I'm Shadow. Who are you?
Ira Bluewing. I'm the leader of the healers here. I was told by a Tabaxi contact of ours that there was a... Oh, I'm getting a really bad echo from someone, sorry. All right. All right. That there was another Aarakocra healer, and she could perhaps come and help us.
Tell me, how can I help? What's happening?
Come. And the area that you had entered into was this kind of dark cave. There's some light coming in, but you can tell you're more towards the back of the cave. And as you guys come out, you look and you're on this sheer cliff wall. And you look up and you can see balconies and homes going up the sides of the cliff. As you see other Aarakocra flying in and out, landing. She's, welcome to our city. There. And she points off in the distance, and you look out and you can see one of the things that strikes you is just how bright it is here. And you're looking out over the top of the jungle, so you're facing out west. And you can see a lot of the greenery and the vegetation. And then you see this area that looks like decay, almost. There's still things growing there, but just give me a quick perception check. See how much you can make out from where you are. That's a 21. Oh, easy enough. All right, so you're feeling like kind of this surge of adrenaline, and so you look out and you can see that what appear to be gigantic mushrooms are coming up almost to the size of the trees that are making up the canopy. We've had a problem recently. There's always been an area near the swamp where fungus was growing, but now it seems to have taken root and taken over. Several of our scouts that have gone in to look have come back, and, well, it's best if I show you. Will you come?
Absolutely.
And so she leads you down, and so what you find to navigate through this city, it's actually sort of this mix of taking stairs and then short flights. And she leads you to this place where it appears to be basically like a hospital. As you're going through, all the structures that you can see are, there's like a balcony for landing and taking off, and then the homes are built into the cave. So going back into the cave. Your more So there's different layers to the city. The layer you're on, you're seeing it's a lot of parrot-looking types. As you glance up, though, one of the things you see the darker browns and things of more eagle type. And you can see actually some of the colorful banners and streams that mark those that are more embodying of relationships and trying to build networks. So this is probably, I'd say, because Shadow grew up in a small area, correct? So this is the largest collection of your people you've ever seen coming in here. And she leads you into a larger cave that's obviously being used as like a hospital. And you come to one bed and you see a Aarakocra. This one is looking more like a hawk. And across his feathers, you can just see this mold is growing all over his body. He's one of the cases of more of a worse one. And he is unconscious at this point, he'll mention. Those that have been afflicted this badly tend not to live very long.
How long has he been going through this?
He got back from patrol last night. The fungus had spread further, and he was trying to see how far and got too close to one of the mushrooms.
Have you tried any healing spells?
Not many of us are very powerful. We've tried some, but to be honest, only 2 of us actually have access to divine magics. If you have any spells in you that could help him, that would be most helpful now.
Can I try my healing spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do I need to do?
So on your character sheet, if you go to spells.
Yep.
See in there the different spells that you have.
Where's the divine healing one?
So any of the healing spells that you have would be divine healing since they come from your god. Let me just peek through here.
Cure wounds?
Cure wounds would be good, or
bless.
I could try bless or also remove curse. Might work as well.
Okay.
All right. So you reach out and you touch him and you clutch onto your holy symbol, and this radiance comes out from you and starts to surround this man. And at first, it doesn't seem to have much of an effect, as it's not exactly a curse, but you kind of keep praying and hold on and push through, and then you see these little crackles of light starting to appear on the rot that had been taking hold of his feathers, and you notice it's almost like it's not fire, but it's kind of flashes, almost like he goes up in fire for a moment, and then it calms down, and you look and there's no more rot there, but what you also see is probably about 60% of his feathers are gone right now. That it looks like what the healing did to him was to essentially burn away all the feathers that were infected.
Is he still unconscious?
He's still unconscious at this point. Doesn't look like it hurt him at all.
Okay.
But you do notice you had heard a little bit of wheezing in his breath, like something had been caught in his lungs, and so now he seems to be breathing a bit easier.
Okay. Do you have any balm to apply to his wounds?
We can, now that it's safer to touch and to come over. We've had to be very careful to not have these spread. But would you be able to help us?
I will stay as long as I'm able.
During her time, would Shadow just stay mostly in the clinic, or what kinds of things would she do over the next several, it'd be about a week and a half or so?
I think given who she is and what she's been through, she would probably work herself to the point of exhaustion, trying to heal as many people as she can.
Okay. All right. So you work yourself. And one of the things is Ira comes often to make you rest and to help you. One of the healers does offer to take you on a flight to show you the area that they're talking about that's been the problem. Would she accept on that?
Once she's sure that as many people are stable as can be.
Yeah, so you guys get a handle on this, but one of the things that starts being talked about is what to do next. And so, in that vein, they invite you to go on a fly. So, keeping well up in the sky, well out of the range of the spores. So, you go ahead and you fly over. Go ahead and give me a perception check, and you can roll with advantage. So, you can roll twice and take the higher number. Oh, 19. Okay, very good. So you guys are staying up pretty high, but this person who's taking you out, they've flown this area several times, and they start to point things out to you. And one of the things you notice is it's not just rot and mushrooms growing. In the deep shadows underneath you, it's hard at first to see, but once it's pointed out to you, you're actually able to see that some of the mushrooms seem to be moving on their own. They always stick to the shadows. They don't ever go out into the direct sunlight, but they are moving around, and you just see that this area of rot has been growing. There were places where large like bamboo sticks with brightly colored fabric were pushed down into the ground to show the markings of the area where the rot ended, and those have now been rot has moved beyond those since the short time you've been there. And when you come back to area, the people there are telling you that they're considering abandoning the city. That there was a scare the night before. A large wind had caught up a lot of the spores from this infected area and blown it in, and they had to move people from the lower layers up, especially younger children who weren't fully fledged yet. There was a few scares of that, and so they're talking about having to abandon their city because of this.
At this point, is there like a warding light that I can cast to protect the city?
There would be to do a spell like that. You'd have to be more powerful. You have to be more powerful. You know of a spell, but you need to be further in your religious studies, and also you need more time. It's one of those where you have to cast it every day, I believe, for either a month or a year for it to take effect.
In that regard, if nothing can be done to shield the city, then the best thing that they can do is to leave to protect everybody from this virus.
And they agree, and they start making evacuation plans to at least move people who are living in the lower areas up, and then start moving up and out to abandon the city. One thing too, while you've been staying here, you've seen a number of undead creatures, but they don't seem to bother the Aarakocra too much, just because of the nature of where they live up high on these cliffs. Even undead monkeys and things like that have a hard time getting up to where they are, so they haven't caused a lot of problems.
So they're staying low below.
Yeah, they're staying more in the jungles and things. You did see, though, one night they ended up killing this one undead large dinosaur-like creature, and you kind of peeked down to go investigate out of some curiosity, I imagine. And one of the things you notice is it had some spores and mushrooms starting to grow out of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wonder if these curses are related.
Could be. I don't know. We live near, the great swamp, which is what feeds the river, is always been an area where mushrooms, and some poisonous, some not so, have been. But this is the first we've ever seen it grow and push out like this. And the undead creatures have been here for a long time, too.
How much contact have you had with the river?
Barely any. There, and one thing you would know too is with the daily rains, there's lots of rain catches and things, so they get fresh water. Basically, comes down the cliff, and so there's plenty of fresh water every day.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder, the people that have been affected, have they been close to the river?
None of us have dared get that close. We've tried to go in and see where this fungus starts, but it gets too close to the area of undeath. It's become too dangerous for us to even venture in that far. But this fungus seems to be growing and is extraordinarily dangerous.
When did the fungus growing begin to this rate where it began killing people?
Let's see. That was a great question. It's been moving unnaturally fast. We started noticing it about 12 days ago. Was really when we noticed this, and it's with unnatural speed has just grown and expanded out.
Did anything else change in the last several weeks?
There's been more undead. And this feeling has not been... things not being right. And that would be one thing that... actually, go ahead and give me a quick religion check. 19? Okay. 19 seems to be your number. All right. You noticed almost as soon as you kind of got over the vertigo and nausea and the initial healings that like you were feeling off, and that feeling has just sort of persisted as you stayed and as you did this, where it's just something feels off, and that feeling, it's almost like a buzzing in your ears, and it's just kind of intensified over the week or so that you've been there.
At this point, would she be able to practice connecting with her deity to seek some guidance?
Yes, I believe you can do that at your level. Let's see. Let's see. So you're gonna roll. Actually, your 5th level. I think that starts at 7. Sorry, this is one of those few times it's probably easier to actually look it in the book. Actually, you know what? Given the situation that you're in, I'll allow it. So roll a D100. So to the left on, you'll see like the little arrow cursor, a little paintbrush, and then the dice down towards the bottom. So it's over by the picture.
On the bio?
Or actually, you know what? Just I think it's what / roll D100.
Okay.
Yeah, just type / roll and then D100. And we're trying to get 5 or lower.
No.
Oh, /
I did that. It gave me an error message for some reason. Let's try that. Oh.
So you want the slash going this way.
The other slash.
Yeah,
The other slash.
I did that. It's telling me unrecognized command.
You have to type D100, not just 100. So it's...
Okay.
Lord Vader.
I know. There we go.
Stupid Vader.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
What the heck? She rolled a 2!
What?
Okay, that was very statistically unlikely and awesome. All right, now remind me, which deity does Shadow worship? I know it's light, but is there a specific deity that she's following, or?
That's a great question. I don't remember.
No worries. All right, well, we can figure that detail out. So, as you have been here and trying to heal all these people and take care of this plight, and especially hearing that the fledglings had almost been hit with this wave of spores coming in, you sit down and you pray. And actually, as the cliffs face west, you kind of went up higher towards more of like the level where the eagles had been roosting, facing the setting sun and just praying to your deity. And your eyes are caught by the last rays of the sun, and you're pulled into this vision. And this warm, beautiful, glowing light just surrounds you and fills you. And you may ask questions. What would you like to know?
My deity, help me understand what is this darkness that's present here?
There was one who came that ripped the fabric of the universe in their coming, and it allowed for an artifact to escape. This has caused an unbalance, and unlikely alliances have been made. The darkness is trying to spread over the world that is being aided. Must fight. Using the light. Using your allies.
If the artifact was to be returned, will the darkness stop spreading?
Returned or destroyed, that either option could stop this darkness. Should it fail, there will be a great fight. For the sanctity of the prison of the evil is no longer being held. The walls are weakening. Their influence is starting to spread on the world.
Can you guide me? How can this artifact be destroyed?
And you start to feel the vision pulling from you, and it's like, I can't tell you much, child, but find it. If you can destroy the curse that lays here, it will do much to help bring balance back. And as the light starts, the setting sun is starting to go, and you're starting to feel yourself get pulled back into your body. You also just hear, unlikely allies you will have as well. They will help, but do not trust. And the vision fades.
Given how quickly the curse is spreading, and given that currently there is not a way to destroy the artifact immediately, I think I'm going to try to help to move everybody to safety as much as possible.
All right. So you start helping to bring up some of the little fledglings, the not quite cute babies anymore. They got the little teen feather thing going on for birds, but you're bringing them up. And it's early one morning. You kind of wake up early one day, and you're like ready to get started. Go to the clinic, do the things you can to heal those who are still sick there. Fortunately, you guys have stopped going into that area for the most part. And as you're doing that, to get back to my notes, sorry, Ira comes to you. She says, you were traveling with some friends, right?
That is correct.
Here. And she hands you this small little... It doesn't look like much of anything. It's a little like rock on a necklace. She's like, I had a vision this morning. They need you. It will guide you. It'll pull you in the direction of where they are. You're going to have to fly far and fly fast. I think they're far from here. But here, she hands you a bundle of supplies. Have a few days worth of rations and things like that. And your help has been extraordinary. Come back to us when you can.
I will return.
All right, and you take off flying, so. Bringing it back to everybody else. All right, let's change up the music for you guys.
Ooh.
Adam J said duty. He's on baby duty.
He's on baby duty. Do-do-do. All right, so guys, as you all had rested for the night, the first watch with Immeral watching had passed without issue. During the second watch, though, that was when Xissou saw some of the white gorilla-type creatures coming and was working on waking everybody up through himself and his familiar. And let me pull you guys over to your... Or no, I already did. I need to move myself. Haha. All right, so as everybody's waking up, what was the message that Xissou was giving to his friends? You don't have to remember exactly what you were saying last time, but...
Wake up. They are coming. We have to be ready. But, of course, Roxy was just, like, poking Bairden, so he wakes up to a velociraptor, like, licking his face.
Aw, this is so cool! All right, as you guys are waking up and coming, you see these 3 monstrous-looking gorillas coming down out of the trees towards you all. And let me bring them. So if everybody wants to... I assume you guys would have slept on this hard surface over here? So where Xissou is, if you guys can...
What, the sort of Parthenon type thing?
Yep. That's like basically the floor of some sort of ruin that used to be there.
Yeah, no, we're definitely sleeping on that instead of the crawly, squishy ground that, has spiders and worms and biomass and death.
And those ants.
Yeah, lots of ants and things.
Oh,
you don't...
no ants. Death!
Let me go ahead and pull 2 of those guys on, because they're there too. They're large. All right. And now let's get this up. Oh, that's not initiative. What am I doing? That's initiative. All right, so as you guys are sleeping and now being woken up, you see these 3 humongous beasts coming down out of the canopy to where you all are. And so go ahead. I keep clicking on the wrong thing.
By the way, Megan,
Yep.
We get a thumbs up from the original on your Bairden impression.
Ah, yay! Not a voice actor. All right. So let's go ahead and roll some initiative. I gotta click on Bairden. Where is he? And change up the music. So many things to do. Bah. All right. And dang it, there's another. This is why I'm not playing the NPCs, because oh my gosh. Too many things to do. There's Orbirth. And for him, initiative, there. Alright, and Shadow, go ahead and drag yourself onto, and Shadow, just so you're in the order.
Her video cut out. There she is. She's back.
There she is.
Oh, she's choppy.
Ah!
Everybody warning, she's
Summoning
pixelated.
sickness.
That's what you get for paying for in-flight Wi-Fi.
God, she messes with the Dark Lord of the Sith, and, Dark Lord of the Sith's hanging around, and she expects all of her technology to be hunky-dory.
The dark side interferes with Wi-Fi.
Megan, do you want Nick to roll initiative too?
Yes, please. He's there. He's following you guys.
All right, let me get him on the board. Yeah, who is this Nick guy anyway?
He's your fanboy.
No one needs a fanboy.
More than me.
Well, there's no names next to anybody here. Why is that?
I don't know who's running this joint.
I am. Why did it do names? I have them all. Weird. Oh, dang.
Good job, Gragnold.
Nick's got the dex.
Yeah, he does. All right. So, I can't hear the music playing, but nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Oh, sorry, that was too loud. Just trying to bring it up a little bit. Okay, so top of the order here. Actually, Nick is the first to respond. Oh, I got to roll for the bad guys. Hold on.
It's a cool token, by the way.
That is actually a picture of the mini I have.
What, the white gorillas are?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, copyright-free ways I could have good minis for this. So I was like, oh, I could take pictures of my own minis and then upload them. Because I paid for the mini, I own the mini, I own the picture. That works, right? I don't know.
You took the picture and there's not a logo on it.
Yeah. All right. So, as the camp has been kind of peacefully sleeping, Shadow, did you roll your initiative?
No, sorry.
No worries.
I didn't realize
Wait,
I was
is she
back with
here? How'd
everyone
she
yet.
show up?
Yeah, I didn't realize I was back yet.
You're gonna show up mid-fight.
Oh, okay.
Or not mid-fight. Actually, you'll be showing up this round. I'll go ahead and narrate it now. As you were flying all day, resting at times, and the sun set, but this feeling of I'm needed. I need to get here, and this kind of unsettling urgency started building within you and drove you to fly further and further. So, as this pendant is starting to direct you, suddenly you feel it pointing you straight down, and you, in the light of the moon, you do see 3 of these large Girolons coming down towards a group of people, and you know that these are your friends. And so you do have a level of exhaustion. Your attack rolls will be normal, but any ability checks and things are going to be at disadvantage. Actually, so roll initiative again. We're going to take the lower number.
Okay.
Because you have been flying non-stop all day. And you started pretty much at dawn, and now it's... Oh. Okay, so
Take
great
that,
waste of crit.
Good God!
Well, it's disadvantage, though, so...
Do you want me to roll with disadvantage? Or roll with
We'll just use a 13. So. All right.
Say, suck it down, statistics.
I can't believe you rolled a 3 on that divine intervention. That.
Oh, no. You rolled 3. She rolled a 2.
2. Yeah, 2. Like.
Deuces!
That's pretty amazing. All right. So, top of the round. We'll say Nick was quick to wake up. He's always kind of ready to go, and he sees these 3 large beasts coming into camp. They are...
Go, Nick the Quick!
I'll say they're down on the ground at this point. They've descended from the canopy and are on the ground kind of coming towards you guys.
So this is my first time role-playing as Nick. Does Nick have a personality? Does he have a predetermined way that he would respond to these?
How did we... You guys were playing him last week as kind of excited but super nervous and scared, right?
Is he the one who was singing?
No,
Nope.
that's M.A.
M.A.
the Bard. So he's been living aboard a ship. He's kind of just out looking for adventure and excited about everything, but also can get a little scared quickly.
Okay, then he's not going to rush to attack. He is going to make sure everybody is awake. and then he's going to move out here sort of towards the middle, where he might be able to get a sneak attack if the gorillas come forward. That's all he's going to do on his turn.
Sounds good. All right. This is Orberth's turn. He is your guide, so he's going to go ahead and see that. I'm going to put color indicators on these, mostly for me, just so I know when I'm tracking HP, who's at what. Oh, there we go. Green. Okay. Sorry. He's going to take a couple of shots at... he's going to go ahead and Hunter's Mark the guy. The red guy. And then he's going to use his longbow. And that misses.
Shots.
And that misses. Oh, man. All right, so your guide, Orberth, waking up, he's like, ah! And he goes out and pulls, and just the arrow flies, and he sends it off again, and then it just misses again. All right, the purple dot on Orberth's just to indicate a concentration, and he's going to back up a little bit over here more to be with the group. Okay, Xissou.
So how menacing do these gorillas look? It's pretty clear they're ambushing us?
Yeah, they look hungry.
Okay.
They're not looking friendly, and I would say Xissou, growing up, and he knows that they're just vicious, monstrous creatures that will. You would also know getting into close range with these things is a very bad idea.
It's going to cast Sacred Flame. So he pulls out the jaguar skull that begins to kind of glow this turquoise color as he focuses on, let's see, we'll focus on the one with the red dot.
Okay.
And so it's a dex save throw.
Dexterity saving throw. I don't think that saves.
No, it doesn't.
All
so
right.
Six radiant damage.
All right.
He says, do not let them touch you. They are very strong. And he's gonna run.
Okay, fair enough. All right, now we are to Verdun. Verdun was going to look around. Oh my god! Okay. Oh gosh, no, he doesn't have. Yeah. He doesn't have any good spells for this. Why is he out of third levels? He shouldn't be. The bonus, well, I can't play players. All right, he's gonna go ahead and also target the red guy because why not? And use Call Lightning.
Good call.
And
But
let's see.
boom.
Another dex. Oh my god, these things can't roll. You guys might walk through pretty easy if I keep rolling this way. A 7 on the save. Yeah. No, he can't take that. So that's going to be 16 lightning damage to him.
That was the red one?
Yep, against the red one. So there's a little lightning cloud right there. And for bonus, is he going to change right now? No, I don't think he's going to change into a beast right yet. All right, Immeral.
All right, so Immeral, let's see, is going to move over yonder. And as soon as I actually move over yonder, that's fantastic. And do I have the sense? Oh wait, I've already heard. Don't get in combat with them.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. From here, do I have a clear line of sight?
Yeah, they're on the ground at this point.
Oh, it's on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
they-
not prone, though.
Not prone. No. They came down. They climbed down out of the trees.
Damn it. All right, well, then you know what? Immeral concentrates for a moment, goes all Goku, and then punches the air really, really, really hard.
All right. So you see the energy kind of coalescing around Immeral as he punches out. So strength save. See how they do. Oh my god, 11!
What's up? Oh, so 16 damage plus it's knocked back 20 feet and prone.
Oh my
What?
gosh, okay. All right, wow. This red guy's not going to be happy. Knocked back.
It's prone. Kick it. It's on the ground. Kick it.
It's 30 feet? Or 20 feet? 20 feet. Okay.
20 feet.
To there.
Kick it.
And doink.
Waffle stomp.
I can't get rid of the little area of cloud for the call lightning. Okay. All right, anything as bonus action or anything else?
Well, I'm finishing up my movement by going back a few.
Alrighty.
I want out of range.
Yeah, so you see Errol just send this wave of thunderous air, as he punches and the cacophony just knocks this humongous beast off of its feet and back, and it is fallen prone. All right, Shadow, we're going to say you are probably about 50 feet off the ground right now.
Okay.
Looking down. So the red one that just got knocked back, it just came into your visual. You can see the blue one and the green one. You can see all of them out. Nobody's undercover right now.
Okay. So, can I
very
do
impressive
my
that you just saw.
mace attack from up above?
Yes, you'd have to fly down and get really close to one. And you would be, since your fly speed is 50, it would take you right up to one.
Okay.
And then your movement would end right next to it.
Okay.
But I would also say you probably didn't hear the "don't get close to them." But would you know what they? You might have been warned about these things that you don't want to get in close range of them
Actually,
while you were at the.
Actually, in
area.
flying and seeing some of this stuff happening, I think I would have cast the clairvoyance spell.
Okay.
What's happening? So can I cast it?
Yeah, go ahead and throw that one up.
Okay.
The casting time's 10 minutes though.
Oh, well then no. Okay. Can I try my crossbow?
Sure.
From up above?
Yep. Which one do you want to take aim at?
Can't see too well. Which one's closest to me?
So probably with where you're flying in from, the green one would be the closest to you.
Okay, I will try that.
Okay.
How do I?
So click on your crossbow.
I'm trying, for some reason it's not working.
I can help. Hold on.
Does anybody else just get random songs stuck in their head when they read the spells?
Yes.
Okay.
That happens to me on a regular basis. If anybody
Okay.
ever says,
I'm glad to hear this because I was reading over the bard spells again and I read Dissonance Whisper and suddenly George Michael, but with modified lyrics, is going through my head.
"Yep,"
All right.
I can't hear anybody ever say the phrase "wannabe" without the Spice Girls coming into my head.
You know what? I respect that. I truly respect that.
It's a blessing and a curse.
All
But now
right.
here I'm just going, I'm never gonna cast again.
All right. So Shadow coming in, seeing this, and you see one of these beasts that you've been warned about before, and you just pull out your crossbow as you're flying in and just shooting right at it. Would you come down on the ground, or are you going to stay up in the air and keep
I'm gonna
your
stay
aerial?
I'm
Okay.
gonna stay up.
All right. So I'm going to just drag you on really quickly. Hold on a moment.
Shoot it, heavy metal style, flying from your giant griffin. It's not a griffin, I get that, but you know, like chainmail everything and shooting with the bow and.
Let's say you're there, and I'm going to put a little wingy thing on you to show that you are flying. Boop. All right. So that's you over the river there. So you're probably about like 30 feet up-ish over the water.
Okay.
If you don't want to be over the water, you can move yourself. That's totally fine. All right.
Okay. So what happened with the arrow? Did it hit?
It hit. Yep. You did eight piercing damage to it.
Okay. So it died.
Oh, it didn't die.
Okay. Can I shoot it again?
No, you only get one attack.
Let's see.
You could, if you have spiritual weapon prepared, you could cast that as bonus action.
Like a priest pack?
No, spiritual weapon. It's one of your spells.
Oh, I see. I don't know if I have it prepared. I think I do inflict wounds.
No, it's called spiritual weapon.
Oh, then no.
Okay.
Sadly, no.
All right, so that's going to be all you're going to be able to do on your action. All right, so let's go ahead and go around these guys. So, for half his movement to get up. 15. And what is that?
Knock it down, monkey bird.
Oh, 40 feet. Okay. And as a bonus action, he can move up to half his speeds towards hostile creatures. So,
But he used half his speed to get
20. And then, oopsie, make that go away.
I'm glad this guy's getting closer because Gragnold's movement speed is terrible.
10, 20, that, and then...
And he has no ranged attacks.
That's all he can do.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy... 20 is actually going to come up and start tearing in on one of our lovely Triceratops.
Tweedledum.
I think that would be Tweedledum because you guys wouldn't want Tweedledum to be close to the water. All right. And so now... Okay. Gonna go... Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna be fun.
No.
I had another song just pop into my head for the record.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
What the ever-loving crap?
So
Yeah. They make 5 attacks.
wow.
Ouch.
Coming at us like a jacked up monkey on Mountain Dew.
All right, so there's 13 and... Oh, wow. Should be
Coming at us
fine,
like a
though.
spider monkey.
All right, let's see. So, Tweedledum just took 5, 12, 17 points of damage.
No,
All right. So you see this gigantic white gorilla with, it's got 4 arms and the 2 legs come in and it bites right into Tweedledum right away and then just starts pummeling him with all of his...
Do that again. Joe just did it. There we go. That totally doesn't look wrong.
Totally needs to be a gift.
That looks completely PG.
All right, and the other one's going to move in against Jenkins, and 1, 2,
No! Get him,
3,
Jenkins!
4, 5.
Oh!
Ooh.
No!
Okay, so that's
No! Jenkins,
5,
score him!
15, 23 against Jenkins. I probably should roll initiative for Tweedledee and Jenkins, actually, now that I think about it. That works for.
Oh. Oh, kill Jenkins. I mean,
All
get him,
right.
Jenkins.
That's what? 15 plus 8? 23
Alright.
damage? Ooh.
Yeah.
No, in one go. That's just not right.
Yeah. All right. So
We can do this!
Flying monkeys.
that was theirs. I'm not sure who that one is. Is that MA? I think
Yeah, that's MA.
MA. Her go.
All right. MA is going to go after... Oh, boy. Oh, and I said I was never going to cast again, but... I Actually, they probably got a wicked range on their physical attacks. So you know what? We're just gonna go over here and cast Dissonant Whispers
All right, on which one?
on Greenie.
On Greenie. Okay, go ahead and what's this? It's a what kind of save on that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Wow. All right, go ahead and roll up the damage on that. And so it has
It's
to be
13 psychic damage,
nice. So that's
and it has to
There.
flee.
yes, it does.
Oh, that's the only one that was within range.
Attacks of opportunity.
Yep, and Jenkins gets to make a gore attack. Oh my god. Oh, Jenkins. So that's another 19. No, 19.
What's up?
All right. So that guy's looking quite bloodied at this point, actually.
I love bards.
All right. Gragnold.
All right, nobody's within range for Gragnold to go attack, and he has no ranged attacks, so he's going to come over here and stand here. I think that's enough. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to stand right there and try to, you know what he's going to do? Because there's nothing else he can do. He has this machete somebody gave him.
Yep.
He's just going to throw that machete at him.
Okay. So is that going to be a improvised weapon, right? Because you're not proficient in it, so
I'm certainly not proficient at throwing machetes. But my goal here is really to keep this guy from attacking anybody else, because Gragnold knows he can take the hits.
He could take it. Okay.
Over any of these other softer teammates. So
You could dash.
not
Okay.
until attack though.
Yeah. Go ahead and yeah. So it'd be strength. So no proficiency here. So just straight strength roll. So d20 plus your strength.
Come on, do it.
17.
17. I'll say that hits.
Ha.
All right. So you throw this machete right at it. Just roll a d4. 3 points of damage against red guy. He's not looking happy.
But did I successfully get his attention?
He looks at you and just.
Cool. I would like to
Dropping
also
in the
rage
All right.
so that I
Flying
can
to that
withstand
rage.
his attacks.
As you see this gigantic gorilla come looking at you, hitting it, you feel the rage kind of build in your own eyes. It's like you guys make eye contact and you're connecting on this understanding of
Gorilla to gorilla.
gorilla. we are gonna fight.
Can I roll to is there anything I can roll to aggro him? I don't know if that's intimidation because I don't want him to get scared away, but
Yeah, go ahead and try intimidation. Intimidation or
17.
performance.
Intimidation. I have proficiency in intimidation, so that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
17 on that intimidation roll.
All right. So you're trying to like prove that you're maybe a worthy foe to him and just
Yeah. I'm gonna do that same thing where I like move my fists like this. Come get some! No, not that. Yeah.
Oh, the gifts that could be created tonight.
This is on the internet, everybody.
We're mental health providers. All right.
Which means we know
And-
exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right, we're back to
Do
the top of
it.
the round.
I'm here, kill me!
All right, Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Washbuckling rogue.
He actually does have ranged
Oh, wait.
attacks. I
Actually,
realized.
there should have
Oh.
been. I'm sorry. Sorry, the dino should have gone. So
Oh.
Tweedledum's gonna go ahead and try to do a gore attack, which will hit and does 18. They can't run anywhere though, because you guys did tie them up. So did 18 against blue. All right. Now it is Nick's turn. Sorry.
All right, Nick does have a short bow, so seeing that there's no way out of this fight, he is going to short bow probably this red guy right there.
All right.
So he's going to short bow red.
10 unfortunately misses, so Nick pulls back his bow, trying to just be like, oh god, this is not like the ocean, and it just flies wide. But luckily the beast does not seem to notice, seems very intent on Gragnold.
Well, that's good.
All right. And Oberth kind of looks around, like, we need to end this quick. And he's going to go ahead and do his 2 longbow attacks, both of which miss, because I can't roll for poop on roll 20. All right. And he's just like, ugh! And you see like the half-orc fury just starting to build up in his face as all of his attacks are missing. And it's looking like he's getting ready to put his bow away and go into melee with him. All right. Xissou.
Xissou's going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 3 against the one with the red dot. So I hope that
he's
the
not
dice...
looking good, by the way. So.
Oh, he's not? Okay,
No.
then I'm not going to target him. I'm going to target the blue dot. I knew
All
that
right.
was going to be the...
I'll take care of red on this
Yeah.
round.
I was like, I don't know. Okay, so blue dot is going to get a level 3 Guiding Bolt.
All right, go for it. That hits. Oh my gosh, so that's 22 damage. Shoo. All right, and so right away,
It's way more than
Guiding
22
bolt right
damage.
there.
right, 14 plus 8.
Plus 19.
No, 19 was what you rolled.
Oh, got it.
That was
Nope,
the-
you're right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
19 was the attack roll. 8 radiant, and then the higher level cast.
Oh,
gave you
okay.
the extra
Yeah,
14.
all right.
Yep.
22 glowing damage.
Yes, and now he's like, his fur is all glowy.
All right. All right, so it just comes through and just. So,
So yeah, the next attack has advantage.
all right. Bairden, let's see what's going on. So, oh my gosh! All right.
Come on, Bairden.
He wants to
Do it, Bairden.
see.
Get him.
Can he get 10, 15, 20?
Turn into an octopus and, get him. Have more arms.
That one wouldn't work. Oh my goodness, what is he gonna do?
Tangle him up with tentacles.
I think he's gonna go ahead and do another call lightning on the blue guy. That guy's definitely within range. That will use up his
Come on.
3rd level spells. Do you see?
Wasn't Call Lightning persistent?
That's why I was just trying to read between things here.
I think because I was a druid one time in real life. That once you call the lightning, then you can continue to call it without casting again.
Stormcloud spell. Is it a
Is this? I mean, this is
Duration,
like
10
Tombstone.
minutes.
You
Yeah,
called down
yeah.
the thunder, and now you've got it.
That's. Yep. So I think it just has to keep making dex. It doesn't have to burn up the spell slot. It does have to. Ooh, it does make the dex save.
That's a good deck save.
Yeah. So actually, then it would have been against the red one, because he would have had to move the lightning. So, it'll be 5 against him. He's barely holding on, from what you guys can see. And let me give back that spell slot to Bairden. All right, so you see Bairden kind of looking, going, "Oh no, you don't!" And he just pulls down more lightning coming down and striking at the red guy. But he seems to be kind of getting the feel of what's going on here, and he kind of dodges off to the side, still getting hit lightly, but not taking nearly as much damage as hoped. Bringing it to Immeral.
All right, so Immeral, seeing how bloodied and battered the red one is. Actually, Gragnold's probably got the red one on the next round.
Hopefully.
Okay, you know what? I trust Gragnold to help to do this. How's Blue looking?
Blue's not looking great. None of them are looking
Very
great
bright.
at this point.
He's shining.
He's shining.
glowing.
So here's what I
he's
do.
begging to be hit.
Immeral goes over here, kind of slides in with the short sword, going for an across the belly slash. I'm gonna try and Emerald's gonna try and disembowel him.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, monk weapons.
Advantage.
That will hit.
What's up?
9 slashing. All right. He's not looking great.
No, he is not looking great. And I'm actually not looking great. So you know what? I'm going to use a key point. I'm going to cast Flurry of Blows here.
All right.
Use that. And as Emerald stands up from that slashing, sliding slice, across the bowels, the intestines, I'm going to sweep the leg
That definitely hits.
for 7 points of unfairness damage.
All right, he's hanging on, but just barely.
And you know what else? Because it was flurry of blows, standing up, spinning around, and then boot to the head.
That hits. What? All right, how would he finish this guy off?
Oh, it's just like a giant corkscrew of death as this comes in. He comes in with the slash, stands up with the left leg sweep, and then jumps and spins with the heel boot to the head.
All right, so you see Emerald come in and just slash right up, cutting open the creature's abdomen, and then spinning around, sweeping the legs out from under him, and almost like faster than gravity can start to take this creature down, just smacks it on the head, and you see that as it crumples to the ground and it is no more.
And of course, 3-point superhero landing.
Yes. With all right, Shadow.
Yes.
Got one of them that's fairly close to you.
How's the green one looking?
Not too good.
Okay. It might not be necessary, but can I try the warding flare to blind him?
Sure.
Okay. How can I cast that?
There you go. Firstly, did you see that?
Warding.
They're
I miss people who cast funky spells. This is fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, so you cast Warding Flare. All right, so there is this bright beam of light comes out, and for those of you with dark vision, it's almost like too much for a second. And now I'll go ahead and say you have an advantage on the attack.
Okay, great. So now I fly toward him and attack him with my mace.
All right, go for it. Roll an attack.
You were just going all heavy metal on here.
I'm gonna need help.
Oh, just click on the mace
For some reason, when I'm clicking on my attacks, it's not
doing anything. I'll pull you up. Hold on. I got you.
Oh!
Critical hit.
Crit. What? All right.
Zeppelin needs to be playing over this as you do this.
Nice.
But, we won't for copyright reasons. But
Yeah. All right. So you fly in and just smack right down on its head with, and it just can't see this coming, and it takes this considerable amount of damage. It's just kind of shaking its head and not looking great. Are you going to stay close to it because you do have some more movement, or do you want to back up from it?
I'm gonna stay close to it, and now I want to attack him with my talons.
So you've already done a bonus action, so.
Oh, okay.
Because the Warding Flare is a bonus action, so. All right. That will be your turn. Whoops. Jenkins and... They can't do anything this turn right now anyway. All right, so it is the Brilliant's turn. So he's going to come right up to you, Baradin.
Do it!
All right. Or not, Gragnold. God dang it.
That's all right. We get confused
No,
for
it's
each
not.
other all the time.
All right, and he's going to come up right up, raging at you, frothing at the mouth to do a bite attack, which I think misses.
Yeah.
All right, but then he's going to go ahead and just, almost like you see Emerald do, because he's got 4 arms, he's doing this flurry of blows where each arm is coming out and punching at you. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
My AC is 15.
Okay.
So that's 3 hits.
1, 2, 3 hits. Yep, so 3, so it's going to be 10, 17, 24.
I'm raging.
You're raging, so it's 12. All right, so this big, humongous, worthy opponent to you comes right up and just pummels at you. Got it.
I just stand and stare him straight in the eyes.
All right. This other one's going to go ahead and do the same against Shadow, but with disadvantage because of being blinded. So 16. What's your AC, Shadow? Actually, I have it. 16. Okay. So that one will hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's going to be 9, and a miss, and a miss, and a miss, and 10. So there'll be 19 points of damage against Shadow. Total.
Okay. So does that bring down my
Everybody
current
froze for me. Oh. Everyone froze for a second for me. I don't know if it froze for everybody else. So,
Nobody.
okay.
Not for me.
Sorry. So, Shadow, it's going to be 19 damage against you. So it's only a 2 hit, so. It was able to find purchase on you with its bite, and then the final claw punch just came in and got you. And the other guy's dead, so. Alright. M.A.
Well, MA, let's see, who's going after Shadow, huh? Well, then you know what? We gotta do the same thing again.
Another Dissonant Whispers?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Dissonant Whispers is amazeballs.
It is completely amazeballs, and it's Wisdom save, right?
It is.
With an 8. Alright.
Come on.
Alright, so she walks forward. How would she be doing her Dissonant Whispers? Like,
Well, in this case, because of the way Dissonant Whispers, I speak with no lip. No, so with Dissonant Whispers, she goes forward and let's see, what do we have here? With her lute, strums it, pointing directly at the gorilla.
yes. Girlon. Alright, so this cord strikes out, and you see this monster before you. And Shadow, you kind of see this thing go, and clutching at its head as blood starts to trickle down the side of its head.
Nice.
And it's, let's go for the full Rockstar effect. Its head actually just kind of, there's a small explosion, and it is no more.
Scares.
Thanks.
Alright. Alright.
Sorry about the brain matter on your shirt.
Gragnold.
Gragnold will do his signature move of trying to slice off his head
Excellent.
with this the old scissor slice with his raging scimitars. Oh! Critical
Easy
hit
enough.
on the first one.
Go for it. Tell me how this happens, because he only had 13 hit points.
Oh! Both hits are critical hits.
Oh my god!
I like to think that
He dices! He leaves a puree of monkey on the ground!
also makes julienne fries. Will not break. He broke.
Only
So
4 payments.
he just takes all of those punches from the Girillon, stands there and just looks him straight in the eyes, and then reaches back and takes both of his scimitars and slices like one clean slice with both hands, and the head goes. And then I imagine he hits it out of the air so it doesn't land on him.
So coming up, you're just like, I've got you. Pulling out the swords and just slashing into it, and the head arcs up and starts to spin, and there's this lovely fountain of blood over you, and as you just take one of the scimitars out, skewing the head on it and pulling it down.
I was allowed to do that, right? Should have checked first. Good. All right. Cool.
And Baird is like, yeah, Gragnold, it's fine. That we're supposed to remove the heads of things that try to kill, especially things that try to kill Tweedledee and Jenkins. That's not cool.
Immeral pats Tweedledee.
All right. As we move out of combat.
So we've been at this an hour and a half. We want to take 5.
We can do that. Take a quick break as combat ends, and you guys can, when we come back, we'll welcome back our member to the party.
Yeah!
All right, so we'll be back in about 5 minutes after pee break.
5 minutes.
Everybody ready to come back to it? All right, so the camp had been ambushed by 3 Girillons, and your long-missing companion, Shadow, flying in right at the last moment, having flown all day and through most of the night, arriving just in time to help bring down the last of them. This moment of battle has just ended. These 3 humongous large bodies are near you all. And The jungle seems pretty quiet right now too, just because of how much noise and everything that you guys were making.
Well, before we have any reunions, let's check the bodies and see if there's any indication of where really they came from.
Go ahead and give me investigation, a nature check.
Oh.
Could I do that as well?
Changing it up
Sure.
on me.
I am proficient
Okay.
in nature.
19 is not a bad nature check for a 0
Not,
bone.
not at all.
I got an 18 with my +4.
Great. Oh, great. Sorry, I just saw that one. Yeah. So, as you guys are kind of looking over these bodies real quickly, there's no real loot or anything on them. You do see there's different things kind of matted into the fur, like seeds and things like that. And Orbith kind of comes over and kind of helps look around. And the best I can tell is like, ugh. Looks like maybe the same lot that was at the beach. I don't know.
Wait, this is the same lot that's at the beach?
We're not that far. This is only your second night in the jungle.
Well, this is problematic then. So this means we have a concentrated, enemy that's concentrating on us.
Are these Girillons like random forest creatures that attack delicious looking bipeds, or are these?
I'd say we probably
orchestrated.
weren't their primary target. Pointing over towards Jenkins and Tweedledum, and I'd say Baradin's up trying to do some cure wounds on them, healing them back up and soothing them, and getting poor Tweedledum just to settle down and understand that the world is not so scary right now, and it's okay.
But it also totally is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrifying.
I mean, we guys got attacked by giant
Flying white monkeys.
Girillons.
Yeah.
And do
So-
we need to heal?
If you guys, if you want to heal, you guys can heal at this point too. So if you wanted to take your long rest was interrupted too, so you guys will need to rest a little longer to get the benefits of a long rest now.
Well,
So
let's
can we
do the long rest thing, heal, and let's catch up in the morning.
Mm-hmm. So, Shadow's back. How would your characters all react to seeing her again?
Xissou is standing off in the still at the other side of the thing, and just like giving the cat side eye, like.
Verity goes, Shadow, good to see you! And he kind of runs up and hugs around your leg. Since he's so tiny. I kind of try to awkwardly pet up onto your shoulder. Spence, you have really good timing. We were getting attacked by these things, and you just have to come in right at that. That was really convenient.
Thank you. I am glad that I'm back as well.
Shadow, great to have you back.
Thank
Great
you.
timing.
And thank you for saving my life.
Yeah, thanks for you saving our life. Let's get some sleep. We'll catch up in the morning. Let's just, rest now.
I think that's a great idea. Can I also do a cure wound?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can do a cure one on yourself if you wanted to.
Level 5?
You don't have that high of a level yet.
Is it 3?
Yeah, 3's your highest. There you go. So you got cure 19, which is exactly, I think, what you got hit for.
Right.
So, and MA uses Song of Rest on, everybody.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
Oh, wait.
Something. Click a button somewhere.
Yeah, what's up? Everybody gets a hit point. And you get a hit point.
Woo!
And you get a hit point. And you
Thanks,
get a hit
Oprah.
point. That's right. That one hit point makes the difference between life and death.
And Oberth instructs you guys to sleep. He'll take the last watch, or
Gragnold has a hunting trap that he is angry with Baradin for not reminding him to set. That could have helped us. So he's going to set the hunting trap for the last watch, just in case we could be alerted if something comes.
all right.
tries to ambush us in our sleep.
But Gragnold, we put the pines up in the trees, so we have like the wind chimes. They didn't surprise us.
Monkey.
Yes, that worked very well.
Yeah, I don't remember that for some reason, but thanks, Gragnold. Or I mean, Bearden. I just called him my own name. Bearden. Whoops. Must be the mushrooms.
It's a kind of weird thing. Anyway, let's get some sleep. You guys all, after that kind of exciting battle, drag the bodies off a ways. Some different scavengers come. Where you guys are through the night, there's as the rest of the night wears on, at one point, those of you who are wearing the necklaces that have the detect undead, you do feel a slight buzz for a moment, and then it goes off. Again, maybe hinting that something's coming just to the edge of the range of these things, and leaving again. And then dawn comes. You guys do rest up probably through a little bit later than you normally would have, so that you all do get the benefits of a full rest. The level of exhaustion is gone on you, Shadow, now. All your spells have recharged, everything. Hit points are back to maximum, and you regain... nobody used hit dice, I don't think, but half the hit dice you used to get brought back. So, Orwith gets up. All right, gonna eat something. I'm gonna go up and try to figure out where we're at. Wait. He points to you, Shadow. All right, everybody seems to know you. But you can fly.
She's a bird. You're pretty observant.
She is a bird humanoid. Let's just get over that astonishment now. Thank you.
No, I don't have to climb up the trees to see where the hell we're going. She can tell us.
Oh, yeah, no, that's useful.
Very well, I can fly. Okay. So I will fly up.
All right, so you fly up, and he's telling you kind of generally what he's looking for.
Okay.
He does actually climb up with you at one point and kind of shows you the direction that's trying to go in. He's like, look, we're just trying to get going this way, as long as you can make sure every hour or so that we're still tracking in the right direction, since there is no path that you guys are following in the jungle.
Would it make sense for me to... I know it takes about 10 minutes. Would it make sense for me to cast clairvoyance to see better where we're going?
No, probably, because clairvoyance is like centered on one area, so it's like, like if you were coming home and you thought that there were intruders laying a trap in your home, you would cast clairvoyance to be able to see into like the center area of the house. But no, this is more, he's pointing off towards what you can see that he's trying to direct you towards. Because given the week or so you were spending with the Aarakocra, you've gotten to know the area pretty well. He's trying to lead you guys into the swamp area, is where he's thinking that you guys need to go. And so this would be just to the west of a little... You wouldn't have been able to see it from the cliffs, but it's basically in towards the swamp. And once he kind of shows you where you're going, it's pretty easy for you to be able to know that you guys are getting directed in that direction. All right, so any conversations or anything that you all want to have before we take off going through the jungle for the day?
So where you been, Shadow?
I was called to help my Aarakocra people.
Your bird people.
My bird people.
Yeah, they're her bird people. Keep up.
Bird people. That's we're bird people.
I had a vision while I was there.
You what?
I had a vision while I was there.
Oh, Bearden has those. You guys should talk shop.
The vision I had was that the darkness is spreading, tearing apart any tearing the fabric of reality, and that the curse is spreading and harming others who are touched by it. And the only way that it can be stopped is if we destroy the artifacts.
What artifacts?
You mean there is some artifact behind this horribleness?
I don't know for sure, but I wonder if it has anything to do with what we found in the cave.
Okay, any other information you can give us?
The people, my people, the Aarakocra people, they've been affected by this curse, and it seems like it's spreading very quickly, and it seems like darkness is spreading faster, and it seems like more and more people are being attacked by the undead, and it seems like there is more people are being attacked by these fungi that are causing illness to spread and causing them to die very quickly.
Okay, so just to summarize, curse is getting worse, disease is spreading.
Yes.
There are some creatures that are specifically responsible for it, and we have to find an artifact to stop it.
Yes.
And oh yeah, by the way, reality is also getting broken.
Yes.
Oh, is that all?
Please tell me you're able to save your people.
I was able to cast a healing spell and help them, but if this happens again, at the rate that it's spreading, I'm afraid I won't be able to. There are not many healers who can do what I do, and unfortunately, it's spreading faster than I can heal.
So what I'm hearing is we need to hurry it up, get deeper into the jungle, and find a freaking artifact.
Yes.
Do we know what kind of artifact this is?
No.
Like, is it a statue,
Right.
necklace, totem? Nothing?
Not that I saw in my vision.
Ah, okay. Well, let's make some notes here and make sure we ask our questions. Baradin, if you get a vision, ask what kind of artifact it is.
Got it.
Wait, do you even know how to make notes?
Yeah, draw pictures. Mostly.
Draw a picture.
Baird is kind of sitting down with Hobbs, he's throwing him like sticks, and Hobbs is catching him in midair, bringing him back. Kind of this little cute fetch game that they're playing.
Hey, you know what we probably should have done, and I realize this in retrospect? We have 3 scrolls of Tiny Hut.
Yes, you do.
So, that's fun.
There are worse things in this jungle than Geralians.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so let's find the witch. We're still on the hunt for the freaking witch, and we have to find some artifact as well. So that's
Wait.
awesome.
Which?
You were just waiting for that, weren't you?
Somebody had to do it. Somebody had
Well,
to do
given
it.
given we were on the beach, maybe the sandwich.
Oh. Is that what sea hags really are? Sandwiches?
Oh my god.
That's way more. That's too appetizing.
No, we're looking for a witch named Nanazele.
Oh yes, because that important lordy man, he wants
Yeah, Lord
to
Nori.
speak to her. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. What did the monkeys somehow scramble your brains?
I'm not familiar with the status political structures of your peoples.
Oh, for the love of... Pay attention, please.
All right,
So
should
let's
we head out?
get deeper into the jungle. We got to find Nanazele, and let's get on with this, because apparently we have more artifacts to find to save the world. No pressure.
I'm imagining we're having this conversation while we're walking.
Actually, probably like while you're eating breakfast.
Mm.
Like, it's getting Jenkins
Gragnold,
and Tweedledum.
quit lobbering all over your food and just... never mind.
Right, you guys ready to get going?
Post haste. We
yes.
must not waste any more time.
All right, so you guys start moving through the jungle. As you, I gotta pull up the map where you guys are going. So
Any
about,
chance to get away from Gragnold's eating.
yeah, you
I
walk
save the
forward.
good bits in me beard.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Save
Which
it
is
for
one of
later.
the reasons Animals are attracted to us.
Just the friendly ones.
All right. So with Shadow being with you guys now, Shadow, go ahead and just give me a couple of survival checks. Oh, easy. You're able to pretty quickly direct them towards the swamp. So you guys are able to bypass a few things as you're going along. But one thing you do notice after about hour and a half or so of walking that morning, like the jungle, which again you guys are used to, the noise and the chatter of the sounds of the jungle starts to become just eerily silent. Every now and then there's some birds and things that you hear. Every now and then there's some distant sounds, but for the most part, it's just quiet. And so you guys continue to walk on, and you rest for the midday, and right after midday is when the rains come, and it makes it for a little bit slow going. But about the time the rains end, you guys... We got for... Immeral, you're the first to notice it. It's like just as the rain's starting to end, you start feeling a little bit of a vibration on your chest.
Great. I signal to everybody just to hold and, go off the side of the path, whatever we're walking on, and hide.
Do you guys follow his order?
We're not voguing. Okay.
Yes. And as we're doing that, as we're hiding, at least as I'm hiding with him, I would like to cast a Detect Poison and Disease spell.
Okay. 30 feet, concentration up to 10. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Amulet buzzing?
Yep, the amulet's buzzing at this point. So everybody go ahead and make some stealth checks.
Okay. I climb a tree.
And I'll say that add 10 to it because Orbis going to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of you.
Should I be rolling for Nick as well, or are we just gonna?
Yeah, roll for Nick as well. Oh, I don't need a brilliant up there anymore. Okay.
How is Gragnold
30.
getting... Oh, that's Nick.
That's Nick. That is not Greg.
That is Nick. Yeah.
And we're adding 10 to this?
Yeah. Yeah, you just got Pass Without a Trace cast on you. Okay.
So Gragnold got 17.
So that's pretty epic.
Yeah. Because I don't think this thing can perceive for poop. It's... Oh, wisdom. All right. So let me go ahead and pull you guys to the thing here.
This is undead, right? You said the amulets are going off?
Yep, the amulets are going off. And so...
Didn't I, set mine to ring mode, too?
Yes. Yours was like... And stop for copyright.
I think it's under... I think you can cover anything. I could sing it.
Yeah. All right. As you guys are hiding there, you just hear these humongous just doom, doom, doom footfalls, and the amulets start vibrating harder and harder.
So I'm up in the tree, and the velociraptor is down on the ground, and I voice through the raptor to Immeral. I say, "We must defeat it. It needs to die for good."
And if you guys want to go ahead and drag yourselves on over by this path here, we'll say at the top part of the path.
The path being on the upper left-hand side?
Yeah. This is one of those lovely random generated maps.
Oh no.
Why is this being difficult at me?
I'll have to drag Bairden
Work
on.
for
Do,
me.
do, do.
My roll 20
Oh my
crashed.
god. Okay.
Oh no! Please hold.
What's what?
His roll 20 crashed. Yeah.
Oh.
Tweedle and Jenkins. I love that they're named that.
Tweedledum and Jenkins.
Jenkins. They're pretty big. Down there. All right. Do you need me to drag Shadow on, Janina?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Drink. There she is.
Yes.
All right.
Where are Jenkins and Tweedledum?
Oh, I'm dragging everybody onto the wrong layer. Ha! Whoops, I'll fix that right now.
Yeah. Bad DM. Bad
Token
DM.
layer.
We all get a level, right? Just for that.
Token layer. You guys are getting leveled up soon. Token layer. Token layer. Okay. Oh, wait, one more. Token layer. Now I gotta put myself on the token layer. Or no, I gotta do this. Move that over here. And so you guys are hearing this humongous movement, and this smell of rot and decay just starts to fill your nostrils. And
that is
you
not a good thing.
see before you this gigantic, hulking dinosaur with chunks of rotted flesh just falling off of it, and you hear this like moan behind it as you do see on the ground other zombies.
Must go faster, must go faster.
All right.
Actually, I
Oh
really
my
want
God,
Shadow to hit this big dino zombie just so I can say Shadow is shedding skin.
All right. Now, I don't... There's no way Tweedledum and Jenkins would be able to hide. So while it doesn't seem like this dinosaur is focused
We get
on...
leaves to cover their eyes, so if they can't...
Yeah, so it's not moving towards you guys, but it does... Am I on the wrong layer? I am. Come on. It does start moving towards Tweedledee and Jenkins with a big, humongous roar. So, with that, you guys can either go into initiative or we can let the dino have a snack.
It seems like bringing Tweedledum and Jenkins on this journey has meant that we've had like bait.
There is
what? No, Tweedledum and Jenkins are getting saved.
Can I command the creature?
it's undead, so
Let's see. Well,
Bearding not.
Okay, someone's gonna cover me because I'm about to do something heroic, aka stupid.
Excellent.
This abomination cannot be allowed to persist. You must put an end to it.
I'm gonna work on that, but I'm about to do something heroic.
Which one's Orbis? That one might... Oh, crap. I'm getting an echo from somebody, so I
Sneak
can...
attack on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There he is. Too many character sheets. Okay. That's not everybody.
We're getting stuff up. Oh, the T-Rex. Oh, it only gets a 10 on initiative. That's awful.
Yep.
That's awful. Such a shame. Everybody's
the
going before the
non-believer.
T-Rex. Such a shame.
I got one more initiative to roll, but I doubt it's going to be any good. Yeah.
Hooray for zombies.
3. Okay, is that everybody? We got all our NPCs and everybody else there. Shadow did. Oh, 19. Did we get you on there?
Yep.
I don't have you. Okay. There we go. Okay. Descending. Right. All right. So as this gigantic undead zombie dinosaur is coming forward, this smell and the rot coming off of it, it makes this great mighty just rah. Anybody facing it, which Immeral, you're in a good line of sight for that. You do see what looks like in the back of its throat hands and arms.
Huh. What?
Oh, and I do need to give a quick credit to this undead zombie T-Rex is from @OneSickBunny on Twitter. That's a mini he made and took pictures of, and I asked if I could use it on stream, and he said yes. So it was just too beautiful and awesome.
Sick Bunny.
Yeah.
So I see arms and appendages.
Yeah, and moving.
They're moving?
Yeah, you see arms and hands kind of in the back of its throat as it roars.
Like living?
It's kind of hard to say, but there's definitely stuff back there. Bless you.
Can I try a turn undead against this?
When it comes up, you can.
How is this thing roaring? Just for the sake of what I'm about to do, is it so it's crouching down and roaring?
Yeah, it's still like, I mean, it's huge, so it's up. And actually, I think I need to make it a size bigger now that I think on it. This is
Well, I'm just
huge.
thinking
Yep.
for the sake of scanning, if I am looking down its throat, it must be crouching down to us.
It's not quite crouching down. It's more trying to look at Tweedledee and Jenkins because it doesn't see you guys yet at all.
Okay.
This is
Well,
actually
it's not crouching, but is it tilted down?
it's
towards
tilted
us?
down. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How
Yeah,
high is
and I
its
will
head
say
off the
this is a
ground?
surprise round for you guys, so you all are going to get to go before it goes. So, which is what happens anyway in the initiative, but
So how low to the ground is its head?
10 to 10 feet, we'll say.
Okay, never mind. I was going to do something very impressive.
Okay.
It was going to be very impressive, but I'm not going to do it now.
All right.
But I guess I get to go first, huh?
Yep, you get to go first.
Okay, well then so I'm actually it's gonna be a similar move to, it is Tweedledum. Yeah, it is Tweedledum. Thank you, Adam. But, yeah, so I go charging out of it, and I'm gonna try and slice it down the belly as I run underneath it.
Okay.
And do I get my sneak attack damage on this one?
It doesn't know you're there, so yeah.
Alright. So we're gonna back over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. You can get up to him.
With a short sword.
And that. Oops, that's the wrong character sheet. Sorry. Oh yeah, that hits. Where's my paper? There it is.
10 damage.
All right.
Slashy, slashy.
Slashy, slashy at this big T-Rex dinosaur.
And I'm gonna expend a key point here.
Okay.
God, I wish I was level 5. Wish I was level 5 monk to get more attacks here. You know what? Just to try it, spending a key point.
All right, so you come in slashing, and some of the rotted flesh just kind of falls off of it, and then you go and you put this knee into like, I mean, a crotchal region that is as big as you are, but yeah. 11 manhood damage. All right. And then, yeah, slamming right into it, following up with the elbow. Nicely done. 30 points of damage. All right, so you guys see Emerald just kind of be like, oh, no, you don't. Break cover, come running out, flashing, kicking, and hitting at this gigantic dinosaur.
Under the belly. Under the belly.
Boom, boom. All right. That, I believe, is Nick, right?
That is Nick. Let's see. Nick's movement speed is wrong character sheet. Wrong character sheet again. Nick's movement speed is 30. Mm-hmm. So he is. Can he run? Can he like jump over whatever dinosaur this is?
Yeah. He'd be able to move through its space, and I think he's also high enough level that he can dash as well, if he wanted to.
Nice. He's gonna run all the way up to this dinosaur, and super impressed with Immeral, is going to also try and get an attack on him with his whatever.
I think that is a snort coming from Joe.
Nope.
He's going to attack with his rapier.
All right, go for it. That hits.
Nice. Does he get a sneak attack?
He gets sneak attack. Yeah, he gets sneak attack. Another 7. Awesome. So Nick, feeling emboldened by his friend coming up, going, slashing at this, finding his courage at last. Anything else for him?
That's it.
Well, we heard from Adam J. Gragnold. Just think about how big his neck must be.
Xissou.
Xissou is gonna sprint up to engage in melee, and pulls out the jaguar skull, and as it starts kind of glowing this aquamarine color, I'm gonna like wear it like a glove, and use the two fangs to like sink into the T-Rex and cast vampiric touch.
Ooh, nice. Is that save for the dinosaur?
I think it's an attack. It's a melee spell attack.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Wow.
All right, so
roll necrotic damage.
Just okay. Roll necrotic. Shoot, nicely done. Yeah, so coming in and just slamming the skull into some of the magic kind of sucks out of him.
Frantic as he gets up there, he just pushes past Nick and like doesn't even see him there, and is like, ah!
All right, Zissou's going a little crazy here.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? All right, Shadow.
Yes. I would like to try the Toll the Dead.
All right, go for it. So it's a wisdom save against. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Yes!
The -1 on his saving throw.
Yes!
Wait, you're saying the undead dinosaur doesn't have wisdom?
He doesn't seem to. So much so that he has a negative. Because what it's. Yeah,
rolled
-4. Yeah, he rolled a 3, so it's a -1. All right, so that's 21 points of necrotic damage.
Whoa.
Yeah. Wow. All right, so coming in and just you bring out this small chime and you ding it at it, and like its head just kind of starts going and unaware. All right, Orbit's gonna go ahead and gonna move down here. And he's gonna actually cast his hunter's mark on one of the zombies, and he's gonna fire at one of the zombies. A couple shots at a zombie here. Jeez. A hit and a miss.
It'd be easy to hit.
Yeah. Well, with a 7, I mean, you don't really hit much. And... so, eater, bear 22, so 5. plus his Hail of Thorn, or not Hail of Thorns, 4, so that's 9. Alright. Oh, sorry, I have too many character sheets, so... Alright, 22 HP. Okay. Sorry, for having all this stuff digitally, it's actually a lot easier to keep track of things on paper, so...
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he comes out and hits this first guy. And... what do I want to use for Hunter's Mark? I'll just put the little eye on him. Alright, so he's Hunter's Marked. That's Orbis' turn. Alright, M.A.
Well, MA is going to go back, get closer to the T-Rex here. And you know what? Just for how surrounded that T-Rex is,
Yeah.
I think we gotta do Dissonant Whispers again.
Yep. I think that's a wisdom save as well, right? God.
Yeah, but...
Alright, let's see this one.
No!
Oh! What?
How?
Alright, crit on this. So these musical notes start coming in, and like this thing's just starting to get angry. So that's gonna be
friggin' death metal. I should have
psychic.
gone with something poppier.
Alright, anything for a bonus action for her?
Oh God, I don't know. My goodness, that is a letdown. No, I think that's all I can do. Wow.
Alright.
Oh, that should have been epic, but no.
No, it's the dice giveth and they taketh away. Alright, Tweedledum and Jenkins are not going to run away. They're
Yay.
just going to stand fast, though, until anything comes their turn. Gragnold.
Can I jump on the back of this dinosaur in front of me and ride it rampaging through those zombies?
Okay. Yeah, you can ride it. You're going to have to make an animal handling check.
You got it. It's not really my strong suit, but I'm gonna do my best. The Gragnold way. Okay.
Alright. You jump on. That one's Jenkins, and you're like, go, Jenkins!
Ride!
And
Jenkins!
and you can just kind of feel like this dinosaur is like kind of panicked, and it's taking all it can not to just bolt away. And like you're trying to encourage it to go in the direction it does not want to go, and so it's kind of not moving on you.
Okay. I guess I'll get off.
All right, just jump off. All right. Now since I'm gonna let Baradin go first, and then I am gonna let the dinosaurs and the they were moving up towards. Yeah, I'm gonna let them go after Baradin because you guys are getting the drop on them. So he's gonna go ahead and do a call lightning above the
We
T-Rex.
could be above all of them,
That's a
actually.
great roll.
That is a great roll.
It's a 60-foot radius.
Oh, it's a 60-foot radius? Oh, man. All right,
Yes,
so...
18.
Fail. 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 All right.
He can pick one target within the 60 feet.
Oh, it's one target within... Okay, so he's going to hit the big guy, so that'll be 18 to big guy. Thank you for reading through the spell for me. Is like trying to do all that is...
It's a team effort.
All right, and this Zombie-saurus is not looking good, but now it's his turn. And he has all kinds of fun things that he does.
No, he doesn't. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Shh.
I just gotta read one thing on this.
Shoot her.
Gonna do his bonus action first. Alright, so. Hehehe. I love this monster so much.
No, you don't.
Oh! That's even better.
Wait,
Come at
why?
me, bro.
Bleh,
What are you doing to us, Megan?
Bleh,
bleh,
bleh, bleh.
bleh.
Is it spewing body parts at us?
It's throwing up. It as it kind of sees you all. It does another roar, and as it does so, 4 zombies fall out of its mouth.
It's
So-
spewing zombies?
Yep. It's raining undead.
Ah! This is worse than I thought.
Oh, whoops! I did 2 as green and blue. Okay. All right, and then that one will be yellow and blue. Okay, and so now for its action.
That was its bonus action?
Yep. All right, it's gonna go ahead and make a bite against.
Hallelujah.
It's gonna. Now I wouldn't be able to bite Immeral, so it is gonna try to bite Xissou, which I think will miss with an 11.
Ah,
And then,
Oh, right. Oh, God.
yeah.
T15.
So, and then it's going to try to do a tail attack against Immeral. So you're right there. Ooh, with a 21 to.
Crap!
All right,
Oh,
so
my
it's
God.
27 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right.
So, wow.
All right, this zombie is going to move forward here and make an attack against Orbith. This is going to be where we have a bit of a slog now. We'll hit. It's 2. Against
You
him.
know what? Little help to whoever just saw me get basically keeled over by the tail. At this point, I imagine I'm kind of wrapped around the whipping tail.
Yeah, it like really slammed into you and just like, oh, that
It
thing
almost
hurt.
killed me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh, shoot, yeah, it did. All right, so that one attacked Tweedledum. This guy's gonna go ahead and go against Xissou for 13, which will miss.
Yeah, just remember, Immeral is a glass cannon.
This one, where's this? Is going to go against Orbith as well with an 11, which will miss him. Then, how far do these guys go? 20. Oh god. So these ones, 15, 20. All right, one coming against Shadow. 21 to hit, which I think hits you. Which does 2 bludgeoning. Ouch. 15, 20. 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. That's the zombies' turns. Top of the round. Emerald.
Okay.
Get out of there.
No. Slashing is about to happen. So the T-Rex is not looking good?
It has sustained 101 hit points worth of damage at this point.
Well, it's about to sustain more damage. Good God. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's really strong, so I'm not going to do that. But instead, going for the knee.
That hits.
Yes, it does. Let's get the mouse over here for the damage at 22, plus 7 slashing damage right to the knee joint.
Okay.
All right.
So carving away this big chunk of rotted flesh kind of right next to you, and it stinks.
And I'm going to spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows here.
All right.
And again, try to... Oh!
Ooh, 10, unfortunately, just misses.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's plus
you know
8
what?
on that.
Because after that miss, I get up and I hit Fist of Frustration.
Fist of Frustration hits. The AC is
7 more
11.
damage! Whoosh-ah!
All right, so that you come in and you go to sweep at its legs, but its legs are just. You actually manage just to graze some of the rotting flesh falling off of it, and it doesn't seem to do any damage to it. But then, just out of sheer frustration, you just bring your fist right up, boom, right into its underbelly, and you kind of hear this sickening inside of it. And it's seeming to not look good. The magic that seems to be holding it together is starting to want to fizzle out a little bit. All right.
Oh my freaking! I'm gonna die. I am about to die. Somebody
Nick's
get
turn.
over here and help me. I am going to die.
Nick is there, ready to save you with his rapier. Rapier attack!
Oh!
Nick's really worried about you, Immeral. He's looking over at Immeral, really worried, and he just totally biffs it with the rapier.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god, holy crap, that thing hit really freaking hard, and it's a lot bigger than I thought.
But I won't back down. Never
right.
gonna give up.
Is he gonna stay there, or is he gonna move?
In other songs.
He's gonna stay right there. He sees how Immeral is doing and is not gonna run away.
All right. Xissou.
I'm grab Immeral by the shoulder with the same hand that still has the jaguar skull glowing on it, and I say, "I will not lose any more comrades to these abominations." And I'm gonna heal you 3d6.
That's good, because as you grab me, I'm still trying to punch at this thing.
All right.
And then I'm gonna curse at the T-Rex, right in its face.
All right. So as it's roaring and as it has spit out all these zombies at you, you roar at it.
Spread your wickedness across this jungle.
Shadow.
Yes, I would like to try turn undead.
Go for it. All right.
So say, get your mace out, swing for the cheap seats.
Half or lower, which definitely would hit all. Yeah, the zombies would be. So the area for turn undead. I'm surprised that wasn't in there. It should have been.
Oh my god, come on. Get it, get it, get it. I want this thing dead. I want this thing. It's gonna spew guts
30
all
feet.
over.
Thank you. All right. Measure.
Get it.
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
god, that's all of them. All right, this is why you love having a cleric with you.
Yay for clerics.
It has to make a saving throw. I'm hearing myself too. Someone. What form of save is it? Is it wisdom? I'm hearing a real bad echo. Somebody's. All right.
Is it still echoing?
Not now. Now it's good. Oh, now I can hear myself again. Turn undead. Wisdom saving throw. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with the one next to you, and we'll just go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 wisdom saving throws. Fail.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa.
What's your spell DC?
Where would I find that?
It's on the spells page. So it'll be at the top of your spell list page.
14.
14. Okay, so 1 succeeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, another success. 6, 8. Okay. Failed. Succeeded, but that one's been hit a bunch. Crit success. Fail. Okay. All right, so Whoever has the... It's really distracting.
I think we all have headphones on now, so I don't know what's.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm hearing
Oh.
myself. Okay.
Now it's good.
Okay. All right. So you see Shadow come out, kind of holding this amulet, and then all of a sudden, she pulls into her divine sense, and this light just radiates out from her, and you see several of the zombies just flare out and die quickly. They evaporate. Sorry, I'm hearing myself, and it's so distracting.
I think you should just pretend that you're in a stadium and do everything as if it's a big.
Big echo, echo,
Yeah.
echo, echo.
They
Absolutely.
Die. All right. Any movement on your turn, Shadow?
Yes. I would like to get closer to Immeral in case she still needs help.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you'd be able to move probably like right there.
Okay.
And that actually keeps you within melee of the dinosaur, so it does not get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay. Am I able to use any healing spells?
Is healing word a bonus?
Like cure wounds or for example?
Not cure wounds, I think healing word would be the only one.
As a bonus.
Yeah.
Healing word, come on.
Is healing word under spells?
Yeah, it should be there. Hold on. Here it is. It's on your first.
Come on.
All right, so you get 7 points of healing.
Hooray! I'm up to not nearly dead.
All right, and on his turn, Orbith is going to look at the two zombies next to him and go ahead and use pull out his short swords. First off, transferring his hunter's mark to the one just below him.
Mm-hmm.
That one no longer has a hunter's mark. Ba ba ba. And making 2 attacks at the one below him.
Come on.
Which will hit.
Come on.
9 plus. So 10. Oh, it's still. Alright, and. 2. So 16 to that one. Alright, and that will be his turn. He's not going to go anywhere. MA.
Well, MA is going to try the same thing again.
Alright.
And because MA was annoyed that it didn't work last time, she is going to prove herself so hard. It's going to be so impressive. It's going to be amazing. Going to use Dissonant Whispers, and it's going to go to running away, and she's going to be a hero.
Yeah.
What's up for 9 psychic damage, but that's not the important part. It has to run away.
Yes, it does, and it's going to get a flurry of attacks of opportunities as going back this way. All right, anybody who wants to, and it was within range, so that would be Shadow, Immeral, Xissou, and Nick all get attacks of opportunities.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It's going to be a miss.
Wait, don't I get those at advantage?
I don't think so.
Oh, man.
9.
Oh.
All right, 133. 14, yeah. That's enough. Xissou, how would you bring this? Oh, wait. Hold on, it has Undead Fortitude. Okay. 5 plus the damage taken, so 5 plus,
5 plus
so it has to do 10. Yeah. So it's got to do 11 for its con save.
Come on, stay
Oh.
alive. Oh.
Ah, it's still up. All right. So we can
So it's like I like stab it in the head, and it's like
it brings it down, but it's just like right there.
I'm like,
All right. Shadow,
that's
you
what
get one too
happened
if you
once and
want.
for all.
If you want to take a swing at it with your mace. 8 unfortunately would miss it. And that was all of the attacks of opportunity, so it has run away.
Oh, that thing needs to undie.
I'm just gonna see if Tweedledum and Jenkins.
Does it get to remake the wisdom save for each damage it takes?
No, it's just that's the beauty with Dissonant Whispers. It's just a one thing, and then it's
Nice.
gone. It just lasts one round, and it has to use its reaction to run away.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is like one of the best spells.
It's stupid strong if you cast it in the middle of a surrounded enemy.
Mm-hmm. And it's a level 1 spell.
It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, so Jenkins is actually going to back up over here. All right, Gragnold.
Gragnold can make it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet, and will, with all his furious anger, attack with both of his scimitars.
All right, go for it. Is he raging?
Rage.
Or?
He will officially rage.
Officially, boom, it's on the book.
Consider it done!
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's
Yes.
12, so 17 is what we're going for here.
With a critical success and then a critical failure back to back.
All right. It is still standing with one
Ah!
point. It made
How
it
dare you!
22.
I love
Freaking
undead
undead
fortitude.
How
Undead fortitude.
dare you!
All right. And it's its turn.
Perfect.
Oh,
Bring it.
crap.
Bring it!
Wait, I think a critical hit ends it regardless.
Does it?
Unless you want to, I would love to keep fighting. So it doesn't have to.
Undead fortitude, unless the radiant, or for a critical. No, as a critical. Okay. Sorry, so you got a critical hit. With it at 1 hit point, tell me how you would do this.
I'm gonna jump as high as Gragnold's short, stubby legs can get him to jump.
So
And
like
he's gonna go.
foot.
Yep. And then he's gonna try with this critical hit to do a decapitation. He might not fully succeed, but going for the thickest part of the neck, or the thinnest part of the neck, to try to get a lob of the head.
Go ahead and give me just an athletics check. And you do
Aye.
have advantage on that. So.
Oh my god, you're gonna like end up doing like an anime throat slash. Like, what?
Nice.
With advantage,
All right.
yeah.
With advantage, yep. So, okay, you just come running up, pulling out your scimitars, ready, like the rage just starting to build in your eyes, and you jump up, slashing at its throat, and as it makes contact and you feel the magic inside of this thing that was holding it together start to dissipate, you open it up and you look inside and you see these other zombies that were inside of it, and you manage to impale them as well with your sword, ending them. And it falls to the ground in this big stinking heap, and it just starts to, like, as soon as it collapses on the ground, its body starts to rot around you.
That's amazing.
All right, Baradin, it's gonna try to use his lightning on another of the, since it's still up, one of the red zombie down there. It's a dex save for that zombie.
Are the goblins, or not goblins, the zombies in this thing's belly, like, crawling out?
No, as you, whatever, like, they were being basically, like, held inside of it, and so as the magic that was holding the necrotic magic fades from the dinosaur, like, all the bodies start to just... There's, like, some weird movement for a few moments against its stomach, but then, like, they all fade. All right. That guy's dead. And...
Yes.
All right, zombies' turn. So we only got 3 zombies left on the field. 2 are going to go against an NPC, of course. 14, 22. Those are both going to hit, I believe, right?
Who is it attacking?
Orbith.
Orbith?
Yeah, oh, he's an 18. So only 1 hits, actually. So 4 against 10. He's fine. And then that last one is gonna make a swing at. Yeah, I think it would go for Xissou. It's kind of intimidating. Like, Shadow freaked it out, so. Ooh, 20.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
All right, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage and its slam attack against you. Bringing us to the top of the round. Oh, sorry, I meant to delete the dinosaur. It's just so pretty. It's such a good mini.
The body is still there.
Yeah, the body's still there. All right, Immeral, there's a zombie next to you.
Okay, do I get any flanking bonus for this one?
Oh, well, you get sneak attack because it is surrounded by your allies.
What's up? Okay, so first things first, we go for the short sword.
Yeah, that hits.
And 6 damage.
6,
Plus...
alright. Oh.
Yeah, plus 1 sneak attack.
Dun dun dun.
That's an effective use
So
of an ability.
sneaky.
So
So
sneaky.
sneaky. I
All right.
snucked the sneakiest snuck. How's it doing? Is it still kicking?
It's still that one hadn't been hit yet, so yeah. It's
Okay,
still
well
kicking.
then we're gonna kick it. Then we're going to see what we can do here. And we are going to. Oh, how am I going to do this? Well, I'm going to do the .025 meter punch
That hits.
for 6 more
This one-
bludgeoning damage.
Gee, nice.
Because we want to be inclusive, and we're going to do this in metric.
Nice. All right, I think that's all you can do.
Yeah, unless I blow a key point, which I'm not.
All right, Nick.
Nick's gonna run over here and stab this guy.
All right.
Stabbing with the old rapier.
Stabby stab, stab, stab.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a good
And
stab.
that one's been hit. 22, that's enough. Let's do its check. Alright, so 6, so 11 is what we're going for? Yeah. Alright.
Oh, for the love of cake.
Would I get sneak attack on this guy too?
Yeah, actually.
Would it matter now that he was already down and back up again?
Yeah, it might, because it was 11 was what he had to get, so go ahead and roll the sneak attack, because the sneak attack's part of that attack.
Sneak attack.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, that he didn't save, so Nick comes in and just beheads the zombie. He's been hearing Gragnold talk about this, and he's just like, I'm gonna see if this works, and just...
And somehow he manages to do it with a rapier.
Which is really impressive.
It's like a needlepoint.
Yeah.
You tattooed him across the...
Yeah. There wasn't much holding this head on, and it just kind of... Xissou.
Xissou's going to plunge the fangs of the glowing jaguar skull into the zombie and cast Vampiric Touch.
All right.
Wow.
Well, fun fact, I can keep doing that, as once I cast it once, I can just keep doing it over and over.
That is a fun fact.
11. That one's been hit a couple
Wait,
times.
does an 8 hit?
Oh, an 8 does not hit, no.
No! What a fool, Xissou!
So you go, ah! Just can't, you kind of overcorrected with the skull being on your hand. Anything as a bonus or movement? All right, Shadow.
Yes. First, I would like to cast a bless spell.
Okay.
I would like to bless myself and 2 people closest to me.
All right. So that'll be Immeral and
Level
Xissou, I
3.
believe.
Yep.
Yay, blessing!
And then I would like to
Nice.
fly up and use my guiding bolt.
Go for it. The zombie does get an attack of opportunity. I doubt it's going to hit you, but... 16? What's your armor class? Or I've got it, sorry.
16.
It is. Oh, so it does manage to hit you
Oh.
as you're flying up for 7 points. 10, unfortunately. Oh, no, that hits. 7. And it's radiant damage, so does not matter about the undead fortitude. He is gone. So Shadow's just kind of like, oh, this is what I do. So she flies up and she casts this down, and just this radiant energy, this holy energy fills this zombie, and it just kind of crumbles in this ashen heap onto the ground.
Awesome. And will the bless be helpful right now too? Myself
You
and Ezra.
already killed it, so you don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, Orbith. He's going to try and get this guy, see if he can hit anything. Yes. 7. And...
Oh, there is one left.
Yep, there's one left.
Not for long.
Alright. I think that might do him in, so it's the 11, 16. It's got to do a 16 con. Oh, and it did it. Okay, but he has one more attack. He can only do 17. So 5, so it's got to do a 10 con now. 13.
Come on.
Still standing.
Yeah,
with one hit point.
I'm impressed by this zombie's fortitude.
It is a very just resilient zombie. It is standing there just.
I'd say it's an undead fortitude.
Oh.
No.
All right. MA.
Well, MA is getting sick of all this mumbo jumbo.
Mm-hmm.
So MA goes over there and is about to, let's see here.
She's got some cool sword stuff she can
she
do.
really does. We're going full on blade flourish.
All right.
Or excuse me, slashing flourish. Extra damage to the target you hit and any other creature of your choice that you can see with the number roll on Bardic Inspiration die. Okay, so let's see. My Bardic Inspiration is a D6 at this point, is it not?
Yes, it should be a D6 right now for Bard level.
So we're gonna go roll 1d6, and it's going to. Oh, I'm gonna get 6 extra damage if I manage to hit with this.
Nice.
All right.
The AC is
and
8. So...
AC is 8. Well, I got 2 weapon fighting, so this is amazing. So first things first.
Oh.
Ah.
That's yeah.
Plus 6.
Yeah.
17
No, that
damage on hit number 1.
that does it. So is Emma going to keep up with the beheadings, or what is her?
Oh, actually, MA just for the sake of style with that one, because it's the rapier, trying to get under the rib cage and lift up the head.
Okay. So turning it into a puppet essentially.
Basically,
she comes in and just swings her sword in, and the head
under
comes
the
up
rib cage.
under the rib cage, and just like her arms in all this goo and sinew and just disgusting stuff coming off, holding it up, and you can see the head does manage to pop off and is stuck right on her sword point. She's like, ah!
So it's like
Are
a
you happy
Rock'em
to see
Sock'em robot.
Yes.
Basically. How happy are you here to be here to see everybody, Willard? Well, I'm really great to see everybody.
All right. All right. That will end combat, and we're just about out of time. But I will say, everybody, can I have a round of perception checks?
Is Immeral's passive perception of 16?
If your roll lower than your passive,
Ooh.
then it's your passive. So
Okay. Then it's my passive.
it's your passive.
Gragnold's too. Gragnold critical failed. He's too excited about chopping
He's-
up this.
Yeah, he is just like
T-Rex.
going to town. Like anything that you see moving on this zombie T-Rex, you're just ah! Still managing to maintain your rage.
Benny Hanna style.
Yeah.
He's not really paying attention. He's beating the dead undead body of the undead body. Undead? Dead? The dead undead?
Dead.
Something you guys notice as you look over in a little bit into the forest are 2 things. So anybody who got 15 or better. So that'd be Raven, or sorry, so Shadow and Immeral. You see these two. Oh, and MA. You see these two gelatinous cubes sliding down out of the trees onto the ground. They don't seem to be like moving towards you or anything. But kind of looking over in that direction, you can see what looks like almost, if you will, like the nest of this undead thing. Like where its zombies and everything had been. And by the nest are these two gelatinous cubes.
Do the gelatinous cubes appear to have any treasure or anything resting in them?
From where you are and what you can see some stuff floating. I mean, you definitely can see like some bones and things in there. You don't see any shiny necessarily.
Okay, no shiny.
Could I use some sort of roll to understand what gelatinous cubes have to do with zombie T-Rexes?
Make a nature check.
Huh. Critical hit.
Wow.
That's an amazing nature check.
This is sort of my thing.
Yeah. Looking over, so when they're pointed out to you and you're kind of coming, that's weird. Gelatinous cubes usually have nothing to do with undead. Gelatinous type entities will actually eat undead. Normally, they would not occupy the same area, and seeing the two together definitely sets you off a little bit. Something seems very, very wrong about that.
Would it be that the gelatinous cube is trying to eat the undead, that it's doing what animals do, which is go towards a food source?
Might be, but it's the way it's looking. These things don't move very fast or very far, and you got such a high roll. I mean, I'll just say it looks like they were kind of existing side by side.
I will relay this to the group.
Okay.
I think we should. Are these things leaving? Is that what's happening now?
They're just kind of there.
Okay, let's track them. Let's see where they go, if they're retreating or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, so as you guys sit and observe the gelatinous cubes, they kind of move like a little bit into the nest, and eventually they do kind of come together and make a bigger cube. But they don't seem to be going anywhere necessarily. They're not seeming to come towards you. There's enough of you that you guys don't look like an easy target or anything. And maybe
I've got Baradin in my head going, oh, maybe that's a mommy and daddy cube.
Well, I just pulled a station and
baby cubes
became one. They're
yes,
like in.
Did.
It's a mating dance.
Shadow, I just sent you a whisper of something.
Was that a careless whisper?
It is a slightly careless whisper. So you guys have been rolling like bosses today for all your checks on things.
I think I got like 4 critical hits today.
Yeah, it's.
When I saw my deity, she told me that we might receive help from unlikely allies.
Like a gelatinous cube?
I wonder. Should we try to make contact?
Oh, let's try. Why not? So do we want to walk over to them and say hi?
As you start approaching, you do notice like it's starting to like move towards like making an engulfing maneuver.
What is it engulfing?
Well, as Emerald said, he's walking towards it.
Oh, it wants to engulf him?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
I think we do need to be careful. In my vision,
Clearly.
I was told that we might receive help from unlikely allies, but also that our enemy might be making unlikely allies.
Okay.
I think this sounds like that.
Yeah, the second one. So, slaughter.
Is there a way we can communicate? I'd like to try to command them to tell me who they are.
They don't have a mouth.
Yeah, I don't think the
They won't
cubes can
communicate.
talk at all. Yeah.
I can try communicating with it.
Yeah, they have no language. So Gragnold goes up and starts. We won't go back because we're at time right now. We won't go into combat. But I'll say, like, you guys from a range took care of the cubes. You wouldn't find anything useful in them, not this far in the jungle. And the fact that they corrode everything that they touch.
Okay.
But we defeated it.
Yes. You beheaded it.
Somehow, I carved the head out of the and cut it off.
That was awesome. So, good job, guys. You guys have got pretty far into the jungle now. Actually, here's where I'll leave things for you guys. I'm hearing an echo again. I'm sorry. As you guys are traveling through the rest of the day, at the sunset, you come to the edge of a great swamp. You see different, like almost like mangrove type trees. Hold on. And they're all out in front of you. These waterways is cascading around. You do notice that there seem to be distinct pathways that you're going to be able to take. And with the fact that it's not a large canopy of trees at this point, you actually can see off in the distance what looks like a ruin.
Oh.
And that's where we will leave it.
Man.
All right, and our next game is the 25th, I believe, right?
Right before East.
Yes. And then we'll play at East as well.
Oh.
Oh, that means you guys might come to the big thing at East.
The devil you talk. Tell us about this offline.
That could be a lot of fun.
Okay, I'll pack my audio equipment.
So I'm at WonderCon on the 25th.
Okay. And so what we'll say is, Shadow, as you came to the swamp, you got a feeling that you needed to return, and so you flew back via the aircraft. But you might return. You will return.
Okay.
And everybody else is good for the 25th, correct?
Yeah, I'll be I will be a zombie, so to speak, because I will have just gotten back from GDC at late Friday night and then working a full day Saturday. But I'll be around.
So you'll be the Zombieosaurus Rex.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you for everybody who joined us to watch. I'm going to hopefully get all the videos uploaded on YouTube saying that, but I have everything downloaded. I just need to go ahead and upload. So maybe this week. That will be my goal this week, is to get our last few games uploaded so everybody can watch them. But thank you. Please join us on the 25th, and then if you can at PAX. See everybody there.
Yay!
Woo! Bye, stream. Thank you all.
Bye everybody.